Welcome to the Chloe Picks Lottery family. If it's your first time here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And for those of you that are already subscribers, welcome back and thank you so much for supporting this channel. So I am using my lottery book. If you don't know what a lottery book is, I do have a video explaining how I made and use my lottery book, and that video will be linked after this one. I'll be using the month of October evening draw for Michigan as an example so I can share with you how this works. I recorded the last 4 years of numbers that have fell for the 31 days in October, and then I highlighted all the doubles in yellow. I used 4 years of data, but you don't have to. You can do a couple of years or 3 years because it is a lot of work to get the information and write it down. But for my example, I went back 4 years. I know you're saying, why 4 years? And I don't have time to be doing all that. But what I'm trying to establish here is a pattern. I'm trying to see in 4 years what numbers consistently come out in October. So on the next page, I wrote out the years from 2018 to 2022, and I went back to my list of numbers and determined what numbers repeated. So in October 2018, the 155, it came out in 2018 and it came out in 2019. So I wrote those two numbers down. Then in 2018, 440 came out, and in 2020 it came out, the 440. Again, a number that has repeated in October in the evening draw, so I wrote that number down. I do have numbers in red, but don't look at those right now. I will explain them later. In 2019, the 797, it fell twice, so I wrote that down. And in 2020, look at that, 020, it fell 3 times in the same month in October. In 2021, there were no repeat doubles, so I didn't write anything there. And in 2022, so far, the month is just beginning, no repeat numbers. Okay, now I have the list of Pick 3 doubles from October 9th to October 15th. Do not click off this video yet because I have something explosive to share with you at the end. If you don't have time to watch this entire video today, then save it to your watch later playlist. Okay, now the numbers that I like for this week: 022, 088, 070, 144, 133, 199, 288, 228, 224, 262, 599, 554, 522, 688, 661, 644, 774, 898, 844, 944, and 977. And the Pick 3 double pair is 288. And if you play that from the list, then you're going to play 228. So these are just general numbers that I like, and they are good for all states. Only the lottery book numbers that I have were just Michigan related. But I'm taking the Michigan lottery book numbers and showing you, if you did a lottery book for your state, how you would use those numbers. Okay, now here comes the important part. If those 21 numbers I just gave you are too much and you want a budget-friendly Pick 3 double list, that's where those red numbers come in that I wrote down that I said I would explain to you. Okay, so now what are the red numbers? The red numbers, those numbers are numbers that fell in that year. I have them under their year, and they're also on my Pick 3 Doubles 21 list. That's why they're red. In other words, I took the Pick 3 Doubles list for October 9th through October 15th and looked to see if any of those numbers on the list had fallen in 2018 through 2022. And I did, so I wrote those numbers down in red. So I developed a budget-friendly list from the 2018 to 2022 list there of green numbers and red numbers, and I listed them down here. Now, if you live in Michigan, I've already done the work for you. Here's the budget-friendly Pick 3 double list for you. However, if you live in another state, you will have to go through this process in order to determine the budget-friendly numbers for your state. This is only if you feel like the 21 numbers I gave you are too many to pick from to play. By doing this process, it narrows down that list so that you are able to pick from a shorter list. Guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, good luck.